For me, the play just had so much grit and truth, and it's written so rich. Like, it has so much depth in these people, and I love New York, and it just felt like New York. It smelled like New York when I was reading it. It tasted like New York. I could see this place, and Stephen Adly Guirgis' writing is just really powerful. And I just love the honesty and the truth and the raw element of these people. And I like stories that don't always just spell everything out. You kind of get in tune with who these people are, and you get to connect with them and make a decision on how you feel about them, instead of like it being like, this is a good person, this is a bad person. It's like, because we all have, so many things to us. We hold people. So and even when we broken, which you see a lot of that in between Riverside and Crazy, a lot of people are dealing with the brokenness and wounds, but they still have good elements to them. So I think the exploration of truth is what I really loved when I read Between Riverside and Crazy, and that's what got me excited to be a part of it.
Well, it's about a father who recently widowed, and it's caused quite a little tension between he and his son. He also worked for the police department for 30 years, and he's in a lawsuit with them. And he's probably about to lose his apartment, which his late wife would be very upset if their son was not able to have that, in that rent control status. So everything that he's really ever worked for is on the line, and all because of a stupid action on his part.
I hope that it sparks conversation about, honestly, like the uncomfortable conversation about racial discrimination, the uncomfortable conversations about our own stereotypes. I think Stephen likes to sort of throw in your face, the playwright, like, what if you are prejudiced indeed, and where is that rooted in? And I think that this play does that. Some people walk out fighting with each other because they have such strong opinions. Some people learn something about themselves that might be an uncomfortable truth. And I think that's where good art does its thing.
It's about in the play, Stephen Adly Guirgis speaks about police brutality, speaks about racism, speaks about discrimination, speaks about there's people from different walks of life. There's a black family, there's a white family, there's Latinos in the show, there's immigrants in the show. It's such a representation of what New York really is.
Stephen's work, he's such a gifted playwright. He never wraps up like things are not answered completely. He leaves it up to you, which I think that all good playwrights do that. And that, because in life, there really usually is not someone that you can say evil, this one good. Usually that's not the case. We're all basically a combination of those things. We've all done good things, we've all done horrible things. And it's easy to make snap judgments. So, I guess, for me, what I would like people to walk away with are questions for themselves.
I hope that they can find humanity for all the people on that stage. I hope that they can recognize that there are many sides to issues, and some of the issues that we're looking at, police brutality, racism, gentrification, these things that we're no closer to healing as a nation, and how we need to take a step back and look a little deeper at what the people you're riding the subway with, what they are struggling with on any given day.
The conversation people are going to have, I think it's basically about relationships within the play. Stephen Adly Guirgis, the amazing playwright, he is he's a kind of a master at relationships between father-son, friends, mother, father, son, mother, daughter, mother, that kind of thing. And in here, he shows his I don't know, it's kind of masterwork. So I think people are going to say, oh, I recognize that. Oh, I did that when my friend went that. Oh, that's the way I spoke with my dad as well. Oh, I regret that. Oh, I love that I did that. So I think that's what's going to happen.